Okay, hindi pa natatapos ang excitement because you will experience symptoms. Like after pains, pag nanganak, parang dysmenorrheal pain po yan, the uterus will contract. Paglabas ang baby, magko-contract po yan. It will take probably 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, parang may dysmenorrheal pain. That's normal because the uterus wants to go back to its original size. So ano gagawin natin dyan? Pain medications lang, mefenamic, pwede na. And remember, during breastfeeding, the uterus will also contract, so masakit. So you expect that after delivery. Next, there's what we call local discharge. May bleeding na lumalabas pa rin after delivery. Siguro it will take mga 4 to 8 weeks. You will still experience bleeding. Medyo balansa yung amoy. Mga placental fragments po yun. That's normal. Sometimes there are patients who reports seeing parang may membrane pa, parang may supot ng placenta. Pwede pa po yun. Okay lang po yun. So, normal po yan. Don't be alarmed. Next. Siyempre, of course, hirap pang umihi after delivery because may lumabas na tao doon, di ba? So, magang-magayang vagina. So, expect around 6 weeks for it to return to normal. However, after kang manganak ng normal delivery, we expect you to urinate or magwiwi ka in 4 to 6 hours. So, kailangan kang umihi. Kailangan inom ka ng maraming fluid. And anong technique? Pag nahihiyang umihi, kasi namamaga pati yung urethra, so, babasain mo ng tabo ng tubig para ma-stimulate. Okay? Yung iba naman, they open the faucet. Pag narinig na may tubig, naiihi sila. So, kailangan pong umihi to prevent urinary tract infection. Next, there will be breast pain. So, our advice is to avoid this, and you will experience this after delivery, mag-start na yung milk production and injection, no? Kailangan magpa-pump. If you don't have your baby with you, nasa office ka, mag-breast pump ka, no? So, you can avail of breast pumps here, no? Especially Avet, they are selling this gadget na pang breast pump with petals. So, important yun, no? Para ma-stimulate yung breast. Next, postnatal care. After delivery ng normal vaginal delivery, kailangan na po tayong maglakad within actually 6 to 12 hours. Ang panganganak po hindi sakit, no? Hindi po siya sakit. Normal po yan. May iba kasing buntis after manganak, parang feeling mo na ICU, ayaw tumayo, ganyan. Hindi po, normal po yan. Kailangan pong tumayo. If you are cesarean section, after 24 hours, you need to walk. Kunyari, 7 a.m. ka na CS, 7 a.m. the following day, dapat naglalakad ka na. To prevent what? To prevent embolism, no? Yung mga namumuong dugo. And to improve circulation ng blood. Next, of course, after ka manganak, you need to regain back your strength. Wala naman po actually bawal na after manganak, no? But then again, we advise to increase fiber diet, no? Meaning fruits and vegetables. Bakit? We need your stool to be soft because especially if nagtahi po tayo dun sa puwerta, masakit po na dumumi ng matigas. Okay? So we advise na papaya, prune juice, pineapple ang kinakain, no? Shy away from apples and banana kasi nagpapa-constipate yun. And then increase your fluid intake. Next, ayan. Of course, family planning, no? Postnatal care. You need to plan ahead. Bakit important na family planning? Because why? Proper spacing will help the mother recover. Kasi nagre-recover pa ang mother, kung nabuntis siya ulit, 6 months, wala kapanganak pa lang, buntis na kaagad ng nanay. Actually, I've seen a patient before, no? 6 months old pa lang yung baby niya. Nagpa-check up sa akin, positive ang pregnancy test, may heartbeat na, no? So, actually, 4 na anak na niya yun, dala-dala pa niya yung 4 years old niya. So, ang saya-saya. Parang ganyan yung peg nila. So, you can have natural and artificial methods. You can consult your doctor about this. Okay, and finally, you need to follow up with us, with your OB. We want to check your vital signs if you're previously hypertensive. We want to check yung wound healing sa puerta and for CS. We want to check if it's okay. And of course, continuous advice on breastfeeding, family planning, and to complete your immunization. And of course, sa lahat ng kababaihan, you need to have your regular yearly pap smear, lalo sa mga nanganak. Number 2 po ang cervical cancer. Okay? Isa pa, kailangan may breast exam every month dapat nag-breast exam ang pasyente. Pero kunyari, you go and see your doctor for a pap smear, magpa-clinical breast exam kayo sa doctor. Okay? So, just to detect, to screen you for any tumors. Okay? So basically, that's it. Pero ang pinaka-important sa lahat, kanina diniscuss, is after all these things, nanganak ka na, nagbe-breastfeed ka na, ang pinaka-important for me is to train up a child in the ways of God, no? So dapat God-fearing ang bata. Kahit pa nanganak ka ng normal or maayos, kung hindi naman natin tinrain na godly ang mga bata, so wala ding sense. Okay? So there. And again, in order to have a healthy pregnancy, to end this lecture, we need to have preconceptional care, adequate prenatal care, and to deliver in a facility na maayos, and then have a postnatal care after. If you have this complete cycle of care during pregnancy and after pregnancy, you expect to have a healthy pregnancy. Thank you very much po.